Death Yankee. Blackith has found us. Get rid of them, quickly!
We'll be ready. In the meantime, what a pleasant surprise. Here you are, as brazen as described. The gloomed soul who thieved from our queen. Of course you had help, didn't you? From the illithid you carry inside the astral prism. How quaint that we should meet here, in the very place that it once called home. We know all about the Emperor and its dealings with you. Though I must confess, its peculiar relationship with you threw us off course for a while. Most illithids prefer to dominate their thralls through transformation. Yet here you stand, untransformed. Tell me, what did it offer you in exchange for your servitude? You have fallen prey to its manipulation. Your story ends here. We will reclaim the astral prism, purge it of the illithid interloper, and restore it to our queen.
What are you doing?
My dear child, I already know all there is to know. I will liberate you from your puppet master, Shamazala Blackith!
That's it.
Battle favors the fearless. Fleet of foot.
Got to press on.
No time to waste.
Got to move. Bleed for me.
All right then.
Let's see this done. Concentrate.
The blade will not bend.
On my way.
This'll help. Well, well.
What we have here.
Forever dauntless. I won't give in. Very well.
Blackhead is relentless. You handled it well. Let us hope she exhausts her forces soon. Now search the room. There's a statue that conceals the way through. I'll reveal it to you.
A welcome rest.
What's that?
My old home. Thank you for bringing me back. Look around. You'll find some of my things still intact. Perhaps even useful to you. Rascal's collar. My poor four-legged friend. Their lives are so brief, so simple, and yet full. A recipe for fiddlehead soup. A favorite meal of mine. When I had multiple meals like that.
Sharp as ever. Have a lot on my mind and, well...
An old container for brains. Empty. Shame. It would have been nice to find one to sustain me. The chains I used to bind my meals. Villains and lawbreakers. You see, I tried to exercise morality where I could.
What's that?
There she is, in all her glory. Jubelin Stelmane. My old partner. My cutlery set. A gift from my mother. The butter knife is missing, but otherwise it looks to be complete. I don't need it anymore, but the memory stirs something in me still.
Something over there.
My old wardrobe. The home of all my disguises. We are what we appear to be, and so appearances matter. keepsake from my final voyage. Pinched in a moment of sentimentality.
Something over there.
My old sword. My first purchase as an adventurer. No use to me anymore. It's yours, if you want it.
Gallows. Nooses are for amateurs. That's what I was taught in the grotto. Do you know how badly those things can go wrong?
I'd rather not think of it, Shadowheart.
You could strangle them by accident, use too much rope and break off their legs. And if it goes really badly, you could wrench their heads right off.
What a picture you paint. Quite detailed, quite colourful, quite unnecessary.
It's not what it used to be, the Baldurs now.
Not at all. Have you any idea how hard it is to make an automaton have manners? As long as they do their job, it's on the ground in the shape of the absolute mask.
I always said the elf soul was awful.
Afternoon.
Now it's doubly so. I don't read any of now.
Hey, it's Dannon. Let's say hi.
Karlak. You're looking well.
Would be a lot better if you'd find a way to fix this engine, Damon.
I haven't stopped trying, but all roads lead to a dead end. Sorry, I didn't mean...
Never mind. Glad you're all right in any case. Nice forge you've got here.
Best I've had in years. Mistress of the house lets me operate from here for a fair price. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't happy.
Good. Someone should be.
Certainly. Shout if you need anything else.
Don't see the point. Staying informed.
Hello. Nice day for a walk.
Why, hello there. We were just about to try some of Master Metzley's delightful wines. Would you care to join us?
Oh, they do look ever so tasty.
Ah, Mrs. Highbury, I prefer to conduct tastings individually, so I may assess your palate.
Call me Cora, Master Metzley. And I'm afraid I must insist on their joining us. Wine's no good without company, after all.
No.
I must say, if this is a practical joke, it's not very amusing.
Why, a serial killer? Oh, that's terrible. Master Metzley, are you quite all right?
It was perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. You have sullied it with knowledge, made it an unclean sacrifice. I will remember your face, and I will peel it from your skull should you interfere again.
Perhaps we should look into some protection.
Ready for another round?
You can take me on. Battle favors the fearless. Fleet of foot.
Watch this.
Another fight. He escaped. Going to his next victim, no doubt.
What do I think of Lord Gortash's still watch? Well, I am so glad you asked, Edward. No.
Goodness, I just hope the children are safe. I still can't believe... Why would anyone want to kill me? Thank you for saving us. Perhaps... I still can't believe... I still can't believe what that horrid man wanted to do.
Yeah.
I still can't... I still... Should look into some protection, but...
Thank you for helping Cora. I couldn't do any of this without her.
The council. This cannot happen again.
In my opinion, we should have a still watch in every Baldurian home.
God's damned hypocrite! The Blade of Frontiers, all pomp and empty oaths. The Sword Coast's most dashing fraud. I trusted you. I believed in you.
Floric, what are you on about? What is this?
Lady Mizora told me everything. How you slaughtered your own father. How you crave his power. I thought you were going to save him. But you abused his current state to get rid of him. You mean to make the city bow to you, and you alone.
That meddling ghoul. Floric, I...
Save it. My duty is to Baldur's Gate, and it holds no place for Ravenguard's treacherous spawn. At ease. By the living gods, I believe you. What darkness has fallen upon us? Will, there's something you must know. I should have told you sooner, but I'd hoped somehow your father would return to us. He knew about the Absolute. I thought little of it at first, but he realized the danger before anyone else did. He understood that if the cult were successful in raising an army, Baldur's Gate would be doomed. Before the Absolutists abducted him, he told me that should he fall, I must seek you out and give you this message. Your father trained you in the ways of great champions. You are to use those lessons to wake the worm under the city. He is oath-bound to answer your call and come to our aid. Dead. So once more, fortune turns against us. We need to prepare for battle. I will head out and seek out more allies to help our cause. The fate of the city now rests with us. May your father's courage be with you, Will. And may we drive the Absolute forever from the coast.
And Sur is dead. There will be no great tempest roaring through the skies, no dragon redeemer to save us. What hope then for Baldur's Gate? Without the great worm's aid, is the city doomed to fall?
You braved the worm's lair, seeking a savior. Yet it was you, all of you, who vanquished the undead abomination which Sur became. You are more powerful than you understand. It is you who are the Tempest. It is you who are the heart of the gate.
Hate to say it, Will, but I agree with the Mind Flayer. Baldur's Gate doesn't need a dragon. It needs you.
You're right. We are the warriors who'll slay the Absolute. We are the guardians who'll defend this fair city. Yes, the brain will fall, and the people will hail us as champions. I could even claim my father's own ducal title and carry his banner after this. Grand Duke Will Ravengard, Marshal of the Flaming Fist, the city's truest defender.
You might find it an uphill battle to get the city populace to accept a devil as their duke.
The Absolute's end would be the guarantee. Devilish visage be damned. If I were to call myself Grand Duke, no patriarch would deny the claim. I fought to right the wrongs of the coast, to slay the monsters that hunt the helpless. What good is a champion who puts himself above the people? What good am I as a politician just out of reach? There will be no Grand Duke Will Ravengard, and there will be no Blade of Frontiers. I am now the Blade of Avernus. For as long as demons and devils imperil the Sword Coast, they will be my prey.
The Blade of Avernus!
A calm settles over you. The Elder Brain is a menace, but with the Blade of Avernus at your side, you know you will triumph.
The Blade of Avernus. A new name for a changed man. The four pillars finally rise within me. Courage, insight, strategy, justice. I'm not to abide them, but to become them. But enough reflection for today. I'm of a mind to celebrate. A hearty meal would do the trick. A few hunks of fresh venison, a round of brown ale. What do you say? Wonderful. You hunt the deer, I'll scrounge up the ale. Prepare your belly for a roast a la Blade. Let's hope Gale doesn't take offense if I assume cooking duties, just the once. I scout both the hells and the coast's havens, and I destroy every fiend that dares put its eye on Faerun.
Will takes a sharp breath. He's keeping something from you.
Yes, there is. I will be hunting Mizora. I won't let her claim one more soul, slay one more victim. I'm going to make my way to the hells and tear the horns right off her damned head. Father trained me in the sword and the bow. They'll have to sustain me. Part of me wants to argue, to insist that I'd be killing Mizora for the good of the coast, but I can't. Not when I know I'm killing her out of revenge. You're right. I won't target Mizora. But should she cross my path in Avernus, I'll cut her to ribbons before she can so much as groan Zariel's name. Sure. Always good to talk, my friend.
So Will's the Blade of Avernus now. I suppose that's a new sort of frontier for him. Good. I was just starting to miss the sound of your voice.
The Blade of Avernus. I can't think of a better man than Will to take up the title. It's about time someone stood up to the evil fucks populating the Hells. What's on your mind?
The Steel Watch don't need to talk. They're guards.
Sure, Gortash didn't need to make this. Precisely why he's a genius. Not only that, what about
the army of the Absolute. Raise our city to
This kind of thing. I'm doing my best. I'm grateful to be here, I am. But I thought we'd arrive as a family. Not like this.
Welcome. If you've need of a bunk or a bath, you'll find them upstairs.
The soap here smells funny.
Good luck getting some kip up here. I'd stuff your ears if I were you.
Hey, cut it out, will you? I've got deliveries to manage.
Afraid I'll have to ask you to stop there. Only Etfard's allowed to use the basement elevator.
You ever heard of this many guards for a bloody broadsheet? It's ridiculous.
Yes, excellent. Local tavern keep hates adventurers. Here's why. Yes, Alan owes me a favor. Well, well, if it isn't the city's next celebrity. You star in our next edition's top story. Well, you should have considered that before disgracing yourself in public. Trafficking refugees into our city is hardly a good look. Especially when so many are absolutists and murderers. The truth will be out with tomorrow's broadsheet. People will spit in your face. Your very presence will be bad for business. You'll be a pariah, an outcast, as you should be. And then, we can only hope the Fist do their duty and escort you to the gallows. Your days of scumming up this good city streets will be over. I would never reveal my sources, and certainly not to the likes of you. Besides, you're too late. The headlines are loaded into the print works already. Tomorrow, you will feel the power of free speech. Vox Populi, Vox Dei. Now, guards! I believe our distinguished guest was just leaving. Would you care to escort them out?
has been sitting.
We day for it. Gortash is a visual bitch, sure enough. He's a visual.
What do I think of Lord Gortash's still watch? Well, I am so glad you asked, Edvard. No, a bit too familiar. Mr. Lee.
I can do that. I have loads of opinions.
I was joking. You really are that interesting.
For a moment there, I thought you actually valued me as a person.
Why would they go to all that effort just to lie to
I
me?
need to do something heroic. That's what
Let's march!
You could start by standing on a ladder so they can actually see you.
Sometimes I wonder why we're even...
No one stopped me yet.
Did you see Lord Gortash's latest interview with Baldurs now?
Speaks well, that envy Gortash.
Not of legs.
Excellent rhetoric.
All you like.
We do know. We just don't care. Besides, we're not going to achieve much. The problem's at the top. You must know. Never run away like that again.
Sending a strongly worded letter would be a good place to start.
If by strong
I'm just not one for violence, you see.
you better start acquiring a taste for it. It's only going to get worse from here on in. What were you playing at running away? You see the latest issue of the Baldurs Mouth Gazette? So you just streets are safer than they've ever been. Not a word on all the thefts and murders happening on your doorsteps.
Nowhere's safe anymore. No matter how they steal. Just trying to jam down.
It deserves to be called on you.
That's enough of that. Lord Gortash has everything under control. Ruining morale.
Everyone has to contribute, darling. We all have to take part.
Submit!
You can He's a man of the people, too.
Good. Once Gortash clears off the cultists.
Tempers are rising. It's clear not everything you find is at your disposal.
Bet I can crack that open.
You don't have permission to be here. You're about...
So, the Blade of Frontiers is dead. Long live the Blade of Avernus. I just hope he stays focused on battling infernal forces. The undead have it hard enough already. Perhaps if you lost a follower or two, I preferred... Well, in that case, I'm all yours.
Do you feel that? The hells themselves tremble to face such a scourge as Will threatens to be. The Blade of Avernus, forged by a Cambion, whetted on a dragon's hide. Those devils won't know what's coming for them. Go ahead. I'm listening.
The Blade of Avernus. How marvelous. It rolls right off the tongue. Tell me, little bug, who should Will's first target be? Yes, to kill the Absolute, to free the infected, to end the illithid grand design. Could there be a more heroic journey? But what about the next battle? And the next? How mighty will the stalwart blade be without warlock powers to help him? Tell me you haven't forgotten. Once the Absolute is no more, so is my aid. Well, perhaps I might pay a visit once he's settled, offer some advice. A bit of infernal altruism, if you will. The thrill of the unknown. I can't wait to see how this epic plays out. Ready and waiting.
The Blade of Avernus. I suppose hell is just another frontier. Yes?
Will intends to take the fights to the very hells themselves? I can think of no one more capable. The city, you mean? With all its noise, smoke, stone, and bustle? I would not be here given the choice, but I promised you my support. And that is what you shall have. Still, though, this place crawls with life, but little of it flourishes. I see refugees unhoused, the destitute unwanted, orphans unloved. The city is like a forest with an overgrown canopy. Light and nourishment cannot penetrate,
to those who need it the most, and still it draws them in. The safety of numbers, the promise of civilization, the dream of better. All that potential is too often destined to die in the dark and rot in the gutter. I wish there was a better way. I wish everyone could see the sun, have a full belly, and know nature as a friend. There is a balance that is yet to be found. Listen to me, preaching like an initiate in his cups. Yes, I hope so. But we have a battle to win before any of that. Oakfather preserve you.
That was so... But we're back now, safe, and we can have soup. I made it. Want some? Slurp happy.
What do I think of Lord Gortash's still watch? Well, I am so glad you asked, Edvard. No, a bit too familiar. Mr. Neal.
Watch your back.